promise, no doubts. Look at how I thrive, stronger than I ever knew I could be. Every drop of sweat is a gift to me. Shake low, jump high, feel the freedom grow. Heart strong, mind clear, let the old things go. This joy, this fire burning in my soul. I'm on a mission and I'm ready to roll. Move for me, don't you stop. Dance it out, take it to the top. Every beat, every move, I'm setting me free. Yeah, this power's rising inside of me. Move for me, feel that spark. I'm getting brighter even in the dark. This is my time, my shine, my victory. I'm doing something strong, I'm doing this for me. Step back, breathe deep, I'm alive, I'm strong. Kumbia in my heart and I'm right where I belong. Thank you body, thank you soul, look how far I've come. I'm proud, I'm unstoppable, and I'm not done.
Well, hello. I see there are quite a few of you on here already. Well, hello, Harjaveen. Nice to see you. Thank you for showing up. I was just hanging out with Vicky on Foodies Vacation, getting my Foodies time in today because she's been doing an evening live on Thursdays. She normally does Monday through Friday at 10 a.m., but she's been switching one day up. So those of you who can't make it during the day can see it in the evening. And look, people, it is bright outside. It's still sun. You can actually see my apartment back there, and that is just all sunlight streaming in because there's a window directly to my right here, a big giant window, and it floods my apartment with light. One of the big reasons I love this apartment so much is that I get full sun all day long and until late evening because what I don't get directly in bounces off the white buildings directly across the street from me. So it is really great. Well, hello, Holly. Nice to see you. And you can see little Marshmallow over there has joined me today. I don't know, she's weird. She picks her places, and lately she's been picking that as her place to lay. So for the foreseeable future, you will get to see her. Oh, I was just thinking today, Lynn, if you were going to come on and tell us where you going to go for dinner. I think you went to Buffalo Wild Wings last week too. And I ended up having wings this weekend. What did I have? I had banchan, which are Korean spiced wings. So it's a Korean restaurant, and they have a pretty decent fried wings. They do them like in a cornstarch coating, so I usually get hives because I can't tolerate corn very well. So I've been itching for a few days. Yep, that's the Thursday place. Yeah, so I'm jealous that you get to go out to dinner every Thursday because I don't usually go out by myself. I went out Wednesday I went to work. Oh my gosh, people. Okay, you know how I'm just a disaster as it is. Like, no matter what I do, like, something's always going wrong. And so I went to work, and it's 14 miles away, but it's come clear on the other side of town. Like, I live in Northern Virginia, and my office is way down in Old Town Alexandria. So while it's not that far, like if you look at a map, it takes me 45 minutes to an hour to get there. Well, hey, Vicky, nice of you to join me. So I was just telling my story about going to work, and so I was driving all the way to Old Town Alexandria, and I get to see all the signs for going to National Harbor because my office is that close. It's like the last exit before you go over the bridge and go into Maryland. But I had all this stuff with me, and I didn't really bring a bag. I just had my charger for my computer in my purse and a water bottle and my phone. And when I went to get out of my car, um, I didn't think anything of it. And I heard this clunk, but I thought it was just me hitting the car next to me because the door, like hitting it with the door, because everything is so tightly jammed close, like you can't get out of your cars very easily. And so I walked all the way to my office, and I go to sit down and take my phone out of my purse, and my phone's missing. So I go back out and it's 30 degrees with a huge wind. So I'm like froze, just absolutely frozen. So I run all the way back, like the 2 blocks, all the way to the car parking lot, look under all the vehicles, look in my car, can't find it. I get all the way back to my office and my boss is like, "What's going on?" And I'm like, "I lost my phone. I don't know where it went." And she's like, "Oh, well, sign into your Apple account." And I'm like, "Oh, yeah." She's like, "And we can do find my phone," because I even forgot my Apple Watch. I didn't, I don't know. I left my brains at home that morning. Hey, Anissa, nice to see you. Well, hello along the way. Nice to see you. Oh, new channel too. Ah, fabulous, fabulous. And so I'm like, okay, well, here's my computer. Like, can you just keep pinging my phone and play the sound and I'll run back. I'll run back all the way to the garage. So I'm like looking everywhere under the car, all the way. And this time I opened my driver's side door. Last time I opened my passenger side door. And it turns out it fell in the handle of where, like, when you reach to close your door, like the armrest. And because my phone case is the same color as the interior of my car, black, I couldn't see it. Oh my God. I was so panicked. I can't believe I thought I lost my phone with all my credit cards, my ID, and everything. And it fell out the moment I got out of my car and fell in my car door. Well, hello, Candace. And I should know better. Of all people, I should know better about losing my phone because I lost my phone. It fell out of my pocket before I was getting on a flight to London. And again, it had my credit cards and my ID. Now, when I travel, like something like that, I take all that stuff out of my wallet with my phone and like stash it in a bunch of different places. So, how is everybody doing in diet land this week or weight loss world? 'Cause I'm struggling. I just, I am hitting what they call the messy middle. My uh whatchamacallit, my thumbnail today was about scale blindness and time is running out because I have that Rome cruise in 54 days, people, 54 days. Hey, TT, nice to see you. Um, so 54 days. Yeah, so Vicky, so you keep forgetting to eat. Yeah, that's hard especially with your blood sugar, like you have to make sure that you eat. Um, yeah, I definitely struggle with that. Like I'm on 10 now, and that was one of the reasons why I went back to down to 7.5 for a while. But then I started stalling on 7.5, so I went back to 10. And yeah, I can see that when I get really busy, I do tend to forget to eat. Um, but yeah, especially since you love food and I love food and I love good food. It is a shame that we forget to eat. Uh, but I'm panicked because my goal, okay, so like 6 months ago, I was like, okay, my goal was to get down to 200 pounds. Well, I did everything that I could to influence my weight loss to try and get to 1.5 pounds per week or 2 pounds per week. None of that uh, did it any good. So no matter, I did the extra steps, I made sure I was getting my water. Sleep always eludes me, but I was, eating in the right calorie deficit, and none of that did anything. It did not move it above the pound per week mark. And just wait until you see, like I show the weigh-ins things, because I did some analysis for like the past 45 days, and I'm kind of a little bit shocked, and I'm a little bit, um, I don't know. I'm just on the struggle bus because this is not what I want it to be and what I was terrified that would happen. But one of the things I wanted to talk about was kind of scale blindness because I started January 31st, January 1st, 2025 at 304 pounds, which was my highest weight ever. I wasn't there very long, but it was really affecting my mobility and my movement and everything in my life. And I know that, okay, now, like officially as of my last weigh in, I was down 56 pounds. That hasn't been my lowest weight to date, but that's where I was last time. But I still, I don't know, I kind of get this blindness to the weight loss. Even though I can see it in pictures, I just don't feel like I've done enough. I just don't feel like it's enough because I still have over 120 pounds to lose. So, I just don't feel like anything that I'm doing is enough. And when I did my analysis this time or earlier today for my weight loss over the last 45 days, I was horrified. And the thing is it's not like I'm overeating, even though like a few weeks ago I did stop tracking calories. Not overeating. So I was probably under eating to be fair. Um, yes, TT, I do swap it. I do swap spots. So usually I move it every week to a little bit different location. Um, so I don't know what my deal is. I'm about to lose my mind. And honestly, I think a lot of my issues have really started because I'm under a lot more stress at work. I did switch bosses back to my original boss that I had in the beginning, and that can be a little bit more of a struggle. Um, just because I tend to take things a little personally, and sometimes there can be personal things said that aren't really meant, but just there can be lashing out when there are other stressors in the business. Because I kind of am on front line of the money, even though it's not, I don't influence the money. I'm responsible for the money. So it can be crazy, crazy. Hey, Mickey's Adventures. Nice to see you. Been seeing you all week, hanging out with Vicky. Happy Thursday. Yeah, and please match the number of thumbs up with the participants in the chat. Right now there are 28 people watching, and there are 7 thumbs up. So make sure you give the video some love and attention. Yeah, allegedly innocent. I do really need to look at my protein. I have actually been making a concerted effort to start eating my meal with my protein first. And I need to find a way to just increase my protein when I'm eating. I did buy a couple things of yogurt. I really don't like yogurt and I really struggle with dairy, but I figured if it once a week, maybe I could get some extra protein in by having some Greek yogurt. Um, and chia seeds, although when I looked at them, they really didn't have much protein. Maybe it's just the fiber aspect that people like. Uh, I do kind of like the chia seeds, like when they're reconstituted. I like that kind of like jelly seedy thing because I actually like okra and I love the seeds in okra and I love what is it, kiwi? I love the seeds in kiwi. A lot of people don't like that. Yeah, I've been working actually today. I I'm forcing myself. I will not be going to bed until I get all my water in because I do have a really bad habit of under drinking water. And it's just because I'm not a thirsty person, never have been. Oh, and yeah, so here's the problem with the muscle milk though, is I have a whey allergy and almost all like the commercial protein stuff is made from whey protein. So like I can have a little bit of whole milk or things that are a lot have more milk fat or cream in them, but when it comes down to something that is more refined to just have the whey protein, I'm done. I can't. I get so sick to be fair. And like ricotta cheese, it's made entirely of the whey. Cannot tolerate even a tablespoon of ricotta. It makes me sicker than a dog. And I've had that allergy all my life, so it's nothing new. But yeah, I need to find ways to get more protein in. I've started adding beans to things, just adding more, I mostly try to eat chicken when I'm home. So just adding more chicken in. And Patty Lynn says, I'm a slow loser, especially as I've gotten older. I've been doing this for 3 years in the last 18 months on a GLP-1 and have lost over 100 pounds, which is great. About 3/4 of a pound per week. I had been losing at a solid pound per week and never managed to break the like 1.5 to 1.5, which I would really love. Uh, yeah, it does take time and I need to be patient, but I get terrified. Honestly, people, like, I get terrified that this is going to stop working and that no matter what I do, like, it's not going to work because for so many years it didn't work, right? Like, so many of us have struggled with this for so long that I'm not past my PTSD for weight loss. Oh, so Vicky, you've been doing the Vital Proteins collagen. I have it, but what do I put it in? I only drink water, and I tried putting it in water, and it made this gloopy mess. I even used like a fraction of what they said. I don't really do dairy, so unless maybe I got some yogurt that I could tolerate once or twice a week and put it in that. Because I definitely would love to have the collagen. I know that does a lot of really good things for your body. Oh yeah, it does. Allegedly innocent. It makes it hard to get protein. You work in a burn unit, and these people have super high protein requirements. We add a boiled egg into everything they eat. Yeah, I'll try that. But the funny thing is with this medication, I don't know if anybody else has noticed it, but a lot of us have aversion to eggs. Like I really struggle with scrambled eggs, or eating boiled eggs. They gotta have the right topping on them. What else was it the other day that I was really struggling with? Oh, when I was eating banchan, like the fried wings, anything like really fried anymore, really like I just have an aversion to it. It just doesn't feel good in my mouth. Oh my gosh, I bought myself as a treat uh, yesterday when I went to work and then came home. On the way home from work, I had to stop up and pick up Sheldon's ashes. So I was like, oh my God, like I don't want to deal with this. So I stopped at the grocery store to pick up like a ready meal so I didn't have to cook. And then I'm like, oh, let me just get a treat. And I got some banana pudding, and you know what? I ended up hating it. And banana pudding's one of my favorite things. And I don't know if it's just the way Wegmans makes it. That's really weird, but I'm like, I only ate half of it, or not even half of it. I ate a quarter of it and threw the other quarter away that I had on my plate, and I'm not going to eat the rest of it. I don't know. It's just weird. Yeah, Holly, I have tried the OWN protein shakes. They are good. Well, you say they are good and lactose free, but I do not like artificial sweeteners. So I am like a picky person when it comes to food and stuff. So I don't like the artificial sweetener flavor of it. I can taste the sucralose in it. I know it's got like monk fruit sweetener, but what I would really love, I love a pea protein shake or drink or something that is sweetened with regular sugar because I don't have a glucose problem and I don't care about carbs. I would just love one that has real sugar in it. Yes, it does take time. It takes time. So, oh, Vicky, you put yours in your tea, but I don't drink tea or coffee. I only drink water. Um, and I hate to buy fruit. Well, maybe I can buy like a single serving of fruit juice or something and give that a try and see how that works. But I know it kind of made it like gloopy, like gelatiny type. You can put it in anything. Yeah, Holly, so you have the egg aversion on the medication too? Yeah, a lot of people do. And allegedly innocent. Also, Amy, you can mix vital protein collagen into your warm meals. So maybe like mashed potatoes or something, or maybe, I don't know, sprinkled on something. I'll give it a try. I have it up in my cabinet. Yeah, so Patty Lynn, yeah, their bakery is overpriced, and I don't know, like sometimes their stuff is good and sometimes it's eh. They had a strawberry shortcake, but then I noticed it was gluten-free, and I'm like, I don't know that I would even like that. But then I went to look in the regular bakery and they didn't have the strawberry shortcake. And I saw the banana pudding and I should have known better. But the funny thing is I've always had really sensitive taste buds, like really strongly, like I don't know that like super test your taste buds. And this medicine has only made it even stronger. And I think that in their banana pudding, I think they're making their pudding with vanilla, like Madagascar vanilla. And for any of you who are vanilla connoisseurs, like I love vanilla, it's a great flavor. But Madagascar vanilla has a distinct flavor. It's much more smoky. It's closer to coffee. It has more coffee notes than the Tahitian vanilla, which is sweeter. And you would think, oh, vanilla is just vanilla. Nope, 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 nope. They are two distinct different flavors. How much did I put in there, Vicky? So of the vital proteins, the collagen, I think I put a tablespoon, and then it got all gloopy. So maybe I'm doing something wrong because I wouldn't put it past me to be doing something wrong. Oh, and then if you are into cruising at all, make sure you check out my cruise channel. If you see KMK, I just recorded a video right before I came on, and I hope to get it edited this evening and put out. And it's about Royal Caribbean's casino program. About they have two different things. They have rewards points, and then they have tier credits. And it's the difference of earning things like immediately versus like their program that lasts like a whole program year. So make sure you check that out. I'm hoping that I'll have it out by 10 o'clock tonight. If not, just keep an eye out for it. I need to check out the clear protein. I have seen it somewhere, but I wasn't quite sure what it was made of. I know that there's so many people that drink so many different protein things. I'm definitely not looking for an energy drink. But I've seen a lot of clear proteins hanging around. Just got to see what they're made of. Oh, it's good in pudding. Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. Maybe I should just make myself some pudding. I can't eat that much of it at one time. Maybe just sparingly. Yeah, I'll have a look at the clear proteins. I thought I had I think I looked into them when I ended up buying the OWN. Like I bought one pack of the OWN and then didn't like it. And I gave it to my friend Pamela and then she didn't like it. Um, or maybe she did. I don't know. She didn't say anything. I know that Jill, my friend Jill, that's usually on here, didn't like it, but maybe Pamela did. Pamela drinks Diet Coke, so it's very, very possible that she liked it with no problem. Okay, well, we are 20 minutes into it, and there are 37 people on board with us right now. So make sure you hit that like button. There are only 15 thumbs up on the video. So I'll go ahead and do my weigh in information. Now, just a reminder that at the moment I have put a pause on my calorie counting, and it's just to save my mental health because I'm just crazy busy at work. And then I was dealing with the cat, the demise of my lovely little 7-year-old cat. So I just couldn't take it, on top of all of my travel plans just keep falling apart, and I have to keep like rearranging my travel, and it's driving me crazy. I finally got most everything sorted at the moment, so we'll see how that goes. Let's see. So, let me do my little stats because I haven't done that in a while in case I have a bunch of new people. Oh, there we go. So my name is Amy and I'm 52 years old. Oh, I need to fix that. I just turned 52. I'm single with sadly only 3 cats now, a very mild Hashimoto's. Oh, there we go. That's the right one. A very mild Hashimoto's disease and severe sleep apnea, which I do use a CPAP for. I'm currently on 10 milligrams of name brand Zepbound, and I do plan on sticking with name brand. I am done with the compounded. I don't have any plans to purchase it in the near future. So I did start on January 1st, 2025 at 304 pounds, which is 138 kilograms or 21 stone, 10 pounds. My ultimate goal for 2027 would be to get to 124 pounds. But you know what, people, at the rate I'm losing, I went and did my chart to estimate if I lose only 1 pound per week, and it's going to be mid 2028. So we're in this. We're in this for a long, long time coming. So just hang in there with me. Okay, so for week 63, shot 56. I can't believe it has been that long already. So originally weighed in on March 7th, 2026 at 248 pounds. So that was 2 Saturdays, two Saturdays ago. And then I weighed in this past Saturday at 247 pounds, which is 112 kilograms, 17 stone, 9 pounds. So I did lose a pound, but I'm still 2 pounds above my lowest recorded weight on this weight loss journey. So I've lost a total of 57 pounds, and it's 25.9 kilograms and 4 stone, 1 pound. So it's really nothing to sneeze at, but I'm just struggling, and I'll show you why. So here, hopefully you all can see this. I know this could be small if you're just looking at a little screen, but this is kind of my weight chart that I keep in Excel. So I have my weigh-in week, and then my shot taken. So at the bottom we're at week 63, shot 56. And so then I do my start date and then my weigh-in date, and then I do my weigh and then my total loss. Like all this adds up automatically. So I lost 1 pound. That means I have 123 pounds left to go. So I have it here that it's blue, a blue 10, and that means that was name brand Zepbound. And then I have 9 weeks, only 9 weeks to my Rome cruise. And then all these other little numbers here are like from the start, like if I had lost 1 pound per week, or 1.5, or 1.75, or 2, because I didn't think 1.5 would be out of the realm of possibility. So you see the difference why I'm kind of stressing out. Like if I had been losing 1.5 pounds per week, which is not out of the ordinary, I would be almost at 200 pounds at this point. So I'm a little kind of put out. And also my average weight per week has dropped down to 0.9. Now, one of the things I do want to point out is that if you look since January or February 1st, I'm actually up 1 pound. 43 days I calculated, and I'm up a pound. So all this movement, because I had that mystery like a 4 pound jump right before my cruise, and it was just all water weight. And then, of course, I gained 4 pounds of water weight on the cruise. And so I've lost 6 pounds out of that 8 pounds from those 2 weeks. But I just, like I am trying very hard not to lose my mind, because that just sucks that out of 43 days, I feel that I've wasted because I haven't gotten anywhere on the scale. And I'm eating properly. That's the thing. Even though I'm not tracking, it doesn't mean I'm not eating properly. Which I know is a hard concept for a lot of people. I knew that when I released that video about me being done with tracking, that there would be some people that would lose their minds, because some of us can't get past that. We can't eat properly without tracking every single thing. Well, hello, Kathy. Good evening from Indiana. Well, thank you, Mickey. Yeah, I'll get there slowly. It's just going so slowly. Thank you, Candace. Candace, excuse me, Candace. Don't you owe us some videos about your cruise on Celebrity Apex? I'm waiting. I'm impatiently waiting, Candace, for your videos. I want to know all about it. Well, hello, Vanessa Grace. Nice to meet you. Thank you for joining us today. Hello, Miss Nikki. Thank you for stopping in. And of course, JC Calamity Jane. Hello again, Vanessa. And hello, Enrique. Enrique W. There we go. Hello. Oh, well, thank you, everybody, for who's. Oh, did you do the redirect, Jen, from your channel? Oh, well, hello, YouTube Police 29. Nice to meet you. Hello, hello, hello. I know I've seen most of you over there on JC Calamity Jane's channel, so thank you so much. for joining me over here. Uh, and so the number isn't as important as how you feel. I'm working on eating habits, and I haven't bothered weighing. I don't plan on either. And that is really hard concept for a lot of people. I like to weigh myself because I do tend to retain a lot of water. So I really need to be mindful and make sure that I'm forcing myself to drink to get that water out of my body. But I will have to say that I have made great strides in how I feel. And I don't remember if I shared or not, but before my last cruise, I actually painted my own toenails, people. That is a freaking big deal for somebody who's overweight. Now, did I do the best job on the planet? Absolutely not, but they got painted. I didn't have to go to the salon and spend $60 for somebody else to paint my toenails. So I was able to cut my own toenails and paint them. I notice more and more there's things that I'm doing absent-mindedly that I forget that I couldn't do before. I was down on the floor for something the other day and I got right up and I was like, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe that." Yeah, Holly, so you don't track either, but calorie aware. So yeah, I'm absolutely calorie aware. I will say my only bad habit is chips, and I just don't keep them in the house. I buy one bag a week, and that I think I added it up, and it's about 1,000 calories for the entire bag. And I do eat it pretty quickly, but then that's it. That is my snack for the entire week. And one bag of chips is only like a third of a pound, and there's no way I'm gonna actually gain weight from eating one bag of chips. And Vicky says, I don't track Jack because scales weigh everything and I just don't believe in them. My clothes do a much better job of telling me what is up. And I completely agree because I've been putting stuff on all week, even though like I've gained a pound in the last 43 days, like everything I'm putting on is bigger. Like it even just a little bit bigger. I'm to the point actually I need to buy new nightgowns. My friend Pamela gave me two to hold me over, but I'm to the point where the nightgowns that I wear are falling off of both shoulders. Well, hey, Marcia, thank you for yawning. Glad we're keeping you up. Um, oh, you don't have to set it up to redirect. Oh, that's awesome. That was really cool when you did it the other day when I was watching and it gave the link right away and we just clicked on it. That's awesome. So TT says, do you think even though the scale is not moving, you could be losing fat and gaining muscle? Absolutely. Because I'm noticing like different parts of my body. Like when I go to look in the mirror, all of a sudden I'll see like a dent in my arm or in my belly. Like I can't tell you how much in my upper stomach I've lost weight. I tend to carry a lot of weight there and in my lower stomach. Even on my inner thigh, like I wake up and I get out of bed and I go to walk and I feel the difference between my inner thighs when I just like suddenly it just feels different to move. So I'm definitely losing. It's just not reflecting on the scale. So that can be frustrating because really, really, really what I would love to be is before my Rome cruise in 9 weeks, 224 pounds. And that seems like a lot now because that's 23 pounds. And for me to get that done in 54 days, I don't know, like, oh my gosh, I would, like, there's so many people that can do that without even batting an eye. So it's just kind of really frustrating that I can't influence my weight loss. I mean, I'm sure, I guess if I starved myself and did like 600 calories a day, maybe, but I'm not going back down that road. So Joanna, I've been on MJ for 3 years, 50 milligrams, 2 years down 70. Wish I could get the weight loss side effect back. Yeah, that's tough. Oh, so I did actually watch, who was it? Dr. Kevin Joseph is his channel name. It's literally like DR for abbreviation for Dr. Kevin Joseph. And he was talking yesterday about retatrutide and uh, why the glucagon agent is working. So it's like it's a triple agonist. So it's GLP, GIP, and then glucagon. And glucagon is what can drive your hunger as well as burn energy. So the way that they have manufactured the medication, uh, it's not supposed to drive your hunger as much, but it's supposed to um, start the energy storage burn. So it's supposed to start the energy, like the fat burn that we're not getting for those of us who just our bodies don't burn fat. So I watched his video yesterday about retatrutide, and it was pretty fascinating because I know that JC Calamity Jane, being a type 1 diabetic, was really concerned about how that was going to work for her because glucagon usually raises your blood sugar, but the way that they have formulated the medication, it does eliminate that issue. But I think from listening to the doctor that I've heard other people say that they don't get as much food noise suppression and they are a bit hungrier on retatrutide. And I think that's because the GIP and the GLP-1 and the GIP may not be strong enough in the formulation that they're using it with the glucagon agent, because he was actually talking about stacking it with, say, for instance, taking it with semaglutide or tirzepatide. So stacking that medication with the retatrutide, which already has it in it. Now, this is not medical advice. I'm not suggesting that you do that, but it was very interesting to hear him say why it's doing what it's doing and how other people are using it, kind of like off label and using the research grade that's not approved for use in humans. So I'm still not brave enough to go down that path, but I think that might be a good path for me when that medication becomes available. Well, hey, Kim K, nice to see you. So you're going to try a week of no tracking, and you started today. I tracked religiously for 13 months, and it's going to be tough to see how it goes. Absolutely. Like when you first stop tracking, you're like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Like for me, it was the terror of being terrified that the minute I stop tracking, then I'm never going to lose weight again. And okay, maybe has some of that kind of come to fruition in the last 43 days? Yeah, but there's also other things at play, right? Like I had really bad water retention. I went on vacation and went on a cruise and ate whatever I wanted. I didn't overeat, but I still ate whatever I wanted. Oh, hey, 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 Linnell. All the way over there in Hawaii. Nice to see you. So, people, this is my friend Linnell from Poverty to Paradise. She has a really fabulous um, cruise travel channel, and it's really about being retired and living on cruise ships full time, which is my ultimate goal. So I'm really, really hoping that one day, maybe in a couple years, that I will be able to go live on cruise ships at least part of the time. Because I don't think I've got a couple younger cats. I don't think in a couple years that they will, I think they'll still be here. So it may just take me some time and I may have to do it intermittently. But Linnell is certainly living the dream. Absolutely. So Joanna says, I am diabetic, so a little harder for me to lose weight. You know what's funny is I'm guessing you're type 2 diabetic because JC Calamity Jane, who's on here as well, is type 1 diabetic, and she has been losing weight like gangbusters. But I do know that Anissa, if Anissa's still on, that she did struggle a little bit more. She's type 2 diabetic with losing weight, and she did say that that was a little bit more difficult. So YouTube Police is saying hello to Linnell at Poverty to Paradise. And my wife is diabetic and having trouble keeping weight on. Yeah, so YouTube Police is your wife type 1 or type 2, because like JC Calamity Jane, like she started way after me and she is way surpassed me. Now, okay, is she more active than I am? Absolutely, but oh my gosh, it's absolute insanity how much weight she's losing and how fast. And Vicky says, Amy, you doing your nails is a great milestone. Don't let the scale impair your joy It's fake news. Agree. It's definitely fake news. Um, do it, yeah, being able to paint my own toenails, people, like, let me tell you, that is an accomplishment. Being able to put a bra on and off, being able to take it on by reaching behind you, absolutely insanity. Just even just being able to wash properly and reach every body part, not wanting to sit down. What did I do the other day? I stood up. I did something that was like an hour long standing thing, and I did it with no, well, I was hurting at the end just because of my back, but back injury, but I managed to do it. Oh, we did an escape room a couple weeks ago, and there's no chairs. Like, you don't just get to sit down in an escape room. So you get like 45 minutes that you're standing on your feet while everybody's trying to figure it out. And yes, we did. We had a huge group of people and some really ridiculously smart people, and definitely got out of that room, no problem. And Mickey's saying, hey, hey, to Linnell. And along the way says, I up my protein with bone broth. Oh, I have some in the cabinet. I started it prior to GLP-1 for anemic reasons. I drink 16 per ounces per day, and I get mine from a nutritionist, but I know Grace uses instant packets. Yeah, Grace said that she's tried those instant packets and they weren't her favorite. She really liked the Kettle and Fire. I know Mary Ella actually just bought those packets as well. I have the Kettle and Fire in my cabinet. I need to do that. That would definitely be a great way to add protein. Non-scale victories are great. I'm now able to shop in the regular section of the store. Oh my gosh, that is amazing. I've graduated from extra large to large. Now I need to keep myself from overbuying. Wow, Patty Lynn, that is amazing. I haven't shopped at a regular store and I can't tell you how long, 25 years at least is probably when the last time that I shopped at a regular store. Um, and I've got like $400 worth of dresses in my Bloom Chic shopping cart at the moment. And I'm just trying not to buy anything because I don't want to buy a bunch of stuff for my cruise and then, fingers crossed, a couple of months later, it be too big. But I did buy a couple 1X dresses, things that I really wanted to keep for a long time, and they are way too tight. Like, I cannot get them. I'm kind of broad built, and I don't know if it's just their sizing is so dramatic between 3X and 1X because I shrunk out of the 3X, and I bought some 2X and they fit just fine, but the 1X were really, 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 really just way too small. It may be muscle weight if you're getting slimmer, but weighing more. Yeah, I don't know what muscle I'd be working other than my jaw and running my mouth. I mean, I did just go on vacation and oh man, if Linnell's still here, Linnell, you know what I did? On my last cruise was I actually took the public transportation from Fort Lauderdale. I took the train, what is it, the Metro Link, like the big like train, all the way down to the Metro Rail. Maybe I took the Metro Rail to the Metro Link and then got off at not the Bright Line, the Brickell station downtown Miami. So I pulled a Linnell and did public transportation because I was trying to kill 4 hours. That's true, Foodie. Yeah, yeah, Vicky, it's so true. And allegedly innocent. I must track each bite or I graze myself into a pound gain. I've stopped fighting it. Yeah, it took me a long time until I got on the 10. The 10 really stopped my grazing because I'm a grazer. And grazing is just as detrimental as overeating and having a big meal. But I've noticed in the past like couple of months that I've really stopped putting so much food on my plate because before I was like really still filling my plate. And then I would end up putting half of the food away and eating it later. But now I'm getting to the point where I'm appropriately filling my plate and I'm not having leftovers on my plate, which is good that I'm really recognizing that I don't need all this food because I'm one of those, like if I see it, you know, I'm gotta have a little bit of everything, or I just always think I need that one extra scoop. I gotta have that one extra scoop, and I've really stopped doing that. JC Calamity Jane says it's better if you have it set up. The person you go to has it set up. Not everyone is on the desktop to click the link, but each creator has to allow for redirects. So it is, yeah. So she's talking about like at the end of her live, then she redirected people to my live because she knew that I would be going live right after it. Well, thank you, Vicky. I think, Amy, the angels are blessing you with muscles for your trip. I hope so, because oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm going to do for Rome. But Linnell did say that maybe her and I could do the um, uh, what was it? The hop on, hop off bus. Yeah, Team Rome Cruisers Unite. Uh, yeah, so I'm really hoping that I'll have somebody that's slowpoke turtle. I'm really hoping that I'll have another turtle person to be with me because there's people like, we're going to go to the Olympic Stadium and we're going to do a running challenge. And I'm like, I'll be on the bus in the air conditioning because it'll probably be hot. Oh my gosh. Foodie saying hey to poverty to paradise. Yeah, because Vicky, what was it the other day? Oh, I don't remember. Oh my God, my brain. You know what? I'm in Vicky withdrawals actually because I missed Wednesdays and then I missed half of today because my boss, I don't know what it is. She sees I have the hour that Vicky goes live blocked out on my calendar, and it's like a magnet for certain people to put meetings right on top of it. Well, hello, bored look in her eyes. Oh, ha ha, ha, you changed your profile pic to chasing Amy. Yes, you did miss the weight update, but I did lose a pound. I went from 248 to 247, but I'm still not down to my lowest weight ever, which was 245. So I'm not far off, but oh my gosh, I just can't get to my 60 pound. I was so close to my 60 pound gone. And then Grace beat me to it because, of course, Grace would because she's perfect. And I don't begrudge her that. It's just funny because me, her, and Paul Amadeus Lane all started our GLP-1 journey within a day of each other. And we had all been really close, except Paul's ahead of us in weight loss because, honestly, being biologically male, weight loss, you lose it. You do lose weight quicker. And plus, he's like 6'4" or something crazy like that. So, taller individuals are going to lose weight than my little 5 foot self because I'm just short little thing. Let's see. So JC Calamity Jane says pancreas produces alpha cells equal glucagon, and beta cell is the insulin. Yeah, and then the glucagon, the alpha cell talks to the insulin. It is still something that has to be researched for type 1. Yep, I agree. Because remember, none of these are FDA approved for type 1 diabetes. That is correct. So I don't even know if they're looking at retatrutide for type 2 at all. But they were looking at it for fatty liver disease, which I have been diagnosed with, like the particular type of fatty liver disease that retatrutide is supposed to treat. So I don't know when they go to get FDA clearance if they're going to get it approved for that treatment. And if they do, maybe because it's not obesity care. Well, who knows what the insurance is uh, will categorize it as, but hopefully if it's not obesity care, maybe I could get the medication to treat my fatty liver disease. How can a person not burn fat? Oh, let me tell you. Let me tell you, I can take in the exact same number of calories as a person who is identical in body weight and height to me. And I can gain weight and they may lose weight. Uh, it's a thing. It's called kind of like your body set point, where your body decides it wants to be at a certain weight and it will not um, burn the calories. It's always holding on to calories instead of burning them. Yes, does it burn some, but it slows your metabolism and it doesn't burn them properly. So you're never expending more calories than you're taking in. I would definitely check out, do some research on the doctor that introduced, that Oprah has been on about. Anna Yasterboff, I think is her name. She just wrote that book called Enough. I'm not pushing the book itself, but I'm just saying that if you do some research on her, you can find out her, not just her theory, but what has been medically proven for people who don't burn fat properly. Um, it has to go, and there's the not burning fat properly, and then there's the problem with the hunger receptors. So there's kind of more than one thing going on for people who struggle to lose weight and need the GLP, GIP medication to lose the weight. So it's a whole big complicated biological mess. And then GC Calamity Jane says, I actually have glucagon shots, right? And those are to, my understanding, those are to raise your blood sugar when you have an extreme low. Is that correct? Yes, Vicky, this Rome trip that I'm going on is a group cruise for the YouTube After 40 group. So I managed to have just enough frequent flyer miles to get my airfare. And then I got an inside single cabin for about $1,800. Uh, so I know that there are a few cabins here or there left. Um, yeah, so I'm super, super excited. Um, I am going single alone, Vicky. I know Jorge won't go with you. This Jorge dude, he's a thorn in my side because you don't get to go on your trips. Um, but yeah, so that's the trip that I'm going on. So basically, in order to get on the trip, you have to be a part of the YouTube After 40 community, and you do that by going in the description of this video and clicking on the link for the YouTube After 40 course and actually purchasing the course. You don't have to take the course to go on the trip, but you have to purchase the course to be a part of the community. And it's really geared toward YouTube creators or people who are looking to start a YouTube channel, and mainly focused for people after 40. I don't know that we have anybody younger than 40 in the group, except maybe the leaders of the group, their daughter. But she also has her own YouTube channel. So she'll be coming along with us on the trip. Oh, and along the way, do hashtag 4cats. Yeah, 4cats without anything else. So it has to be alone in the chat. So you do hashtag 4cats and then hit enter, and then it'll show your link to your channel. Oh, there we go. So along the way has asked us to check out their YouTube channel. Yep. So make sure everybody who has YouTube channels and want to share, make sure you put that in the chat. Just hashtag 4cats. And I don't know if I'm even going to update that now that I only have 3 cats. I don't know. I think it would make me sad to change it. Yeah, Vicky, you've lost 25 pounds, which is fabulous because you are skinny. So, but I mean, it's just great because it makes your insulin work better, and it helps you, the medicine makes you burn energy more efficiently and keeps your hunger under control, and just balances everything in your body. Yeah, your endocrinologist says that even with type 2 diabetes, that each react differently, and that's correct. Everybody just reacts differently to the medication, to losing weight. Everybody's biology is so varied. I actually have the redheaded gene, and it's a mess how I react to certain things, certain medications. I'm sorry, I'm like itching people because I got into some stuff with corn in it earlier in the week, and I'm just having allergy problems. Yeah, so Calamity Jane says don't do that to compare even type 1 or type 2. They don't have all the same reaction to the medication. So I guess it's just everybody always has a different reaction. Well, hello, GLP-1 Journey in Review. So this is Lori checking in from her channel. It's been a long time, Lori, since we did an interview together. Like when I first started my channel, probably October, November, December. It's it's been a hot minute. Kim K says, yes, Patty, shopping has replaced food with the dope for the dopamine rush. Got to get it under control. Uh-oh, listening while packing. Oh no, don't tell me your cruise is over already. I saw that you had such terrible weather. And I was watching a content creator on Instagram that does cat rescue, and he was in Hawaii at the same time, and it was just bucketing, absolutely bucketing down. Um, did you see any whales? Yeah, I know it's March and it's kind of late in the season, but I went the last week of February one time and there were actually still a few whales hanging around. We got to see a mom that had a calf and then a whole bunch of juvenile males that were pursuing her quite a bit, but we constantly saw the blowholes of the humpback whales I think that time I went to Maui and they were like all over the place. I stayed in Ka'anapali, which is north of Lahaina. And here Siegfried says, "How are you? I'm new to your channel. I live out here in Frankfurt, Germany. Um, well, nice of you to join us. Yes, I saw you last night. I think it was in JC Calamity Jane's chat. Germany is a beautiful place. I have been to Nuremberg and Passau, and I think Regensburg is also in Germany. I did a cruise down the Danube out of Nuremberg, and I absolutely loved my time there. Fabulous food, fabulous people, beautiful cities. I made it just in time when the Christmas markets were starting to open up. One of the most beautiful things I've ever done. It was really cold because at that time I lived in Southern California and I'd only lived in like Atlanta and Florida and Nevada. So I'd only ever lived in warm places. So 30 degrees, which is 0 degrees Celsius, was quite chilly. And especially along the river with the really high, um, what do you call it? Really high humidity. So when it's really cold, but then the humidity is really high outside, like just sticks to your skin and your hair. And so you really had to make sure you were wearing layers, especially if you need to change things out because you just got moist. I know people hate that word, but you would just really get moist when you were walking outside. But one of the best things I've ever done is a river cruise through the Christmas markets. And I really, really want to do it again, uh, maybe in a couple of years, because it can be quite pricey, but it's worth every penny. And Patty Lynn says, yes, Kim, I shopped the clearance at Marshall's today. 10 items for 160. That is pretty fabulous. Pretty fabulous. And Linnell says, gas, Brickle, public transportation, winning. I know you got your steps that day. Yes, ma'am. I got 10,000 steps that day. My short little legs went a very long way. So that was the first day of the cruise, and yeah, I finished up at 10,000 steps. So it was a lot. It was a lot of moving and shaking. I ended up getting off at Brickell, and then I took a taxi to the port, and or I took an Uber, and it was like about $20, I think, including tip. I just didn't have it in me at that point to get on the trolley and then take the trolley to the port because I was carrying a pretty heavy bag and I was done. But I got most of the way there, so I was pretty proud of myself. So Joanna says, JC Calamity Jane, you are correct. I'm a silent watcher. You guys are doing great. I love that you're all sharing tips and tricks. Yeah, really the trick is just like remembering that your body's going to do what your body's going to do, but you can help it along the way when you're taking the GLP-1 medication by making sure you're getting your protein, making sure that you're getting your water, getting your rest, and then try and get movement. And if you can do very light weight training, then do that. But there's no need to go all out and be like crazy person in the gym. That's not going to get you that much further because again, like if you're taking a GLP-1 for anything other than type 1 or type 2 diabetes, then uh, doing that excess exercise wouldn't have made you lose weight in the first place. So it's not, some of us can't really speed up our weight loss. We just have to let the medication help us lose what weight we can. Some people just lose a lot more. Some people just barely lose. And sadly, some people don't lose at all. And that's where they need to like work with their dietitian or work with their doctor and maybe switch their medications around and see what they can do. And then along the way, since I've done a Mediterranean cruise the last 2 years out of Rome, you're in for a wonderful time. Make sure you take cooling towels or a portable fan. The summer, we were going cooler, returning to AK. Yeah. Oh, so are you returning to Alaska to get cooler weather this year? Um, yeah, I'm not sure what to expect. It's going to be like early May. I'm originally from Florida, so I know how hot can get. I'm usually pretty good if it's in the low 80s, but when I start getting into the 90s, I will melt. I'm fine like chocolate like that. I will melt into a puddle. So, uh, yeah, and so I just have to be mindful and limit what I'm doing because I do have to remember that I'm still significantly overweight. Yes, I've lost almost 60 pounds, but I still have twice that to go. So I can't be superwoman and try and do it all. And I just have to keep in the back of my mind that, okay, maybe one day I'll be able to come back when I'm at a lighter weight. And I just have to hold on to that hope that I can get back there and see the things I want to see. And that's why for next year, like I have a cruise booked of a Norway cruise booked in the middle of the year that I did several years ago when I was at like 280 pounds. So I'm really hoping by then, I think it's on my schedule to be just under 200 pounds if I lose 1 pound per week. So I'm really hoping that, in a year and a half, what is that? That's 50. Well, if it's a full year, then I should easily be under 200 pounds. So maybe like 180. So, it'll be like 100 pounds different. So I think that'll be pretty amazing. And I want to go back to Switzerland and redo that once I've lost a significant amount of weight because I really struggled on that trip. I did a lot of trains and getting up and down the stairs and all that good stuff. But yeah, I just have to hold on to hope that I will be able to go back to Rome and be able to do more things when I'm at a more reasonable weight. Amy loses it. Great job on the weight loss. A lot of weight. I lost a lot of weight myself, and I did the gastric bypass surgery 2.5 years ago. Yeah, I'm so glad that you were able to lose weight on that. How have you been on keeping it off? I know that there have been a lot of people struggling to keep it off, and they've actually been using the GLP-1 medications to assist them to keep the weight off. I actually have a friend that had gastric sleeve, and she's lost about 250 pounds on it. But she's still got about 50 to go, and she had gained back about 50. But with the GLP-1 medications, she's been really successful with that. And Foodie's vacation. I'm a slowpoke. I should have went. I won't move that fast. Yeah, then we need a turtle group. Absolutely turtle group. I'm getting on the hop on stay on the bus. Yes, ma'am. That is me. I did that when I was in Bergen, Norway. I got on the hop on hop off bus and I went around the city. I always like to go around twice, especially in the smaller cities. And so I go around one full time and then I decide, oh, is there someplace I really want to get off? I did that in Reykjavik, Iceland as well. I got on the hop on bus and I didn't get off. I just went around and saw the sights and then it took me back to a spot that there was a bus that went to the cruise port. So in Iceland, if you dock at Reykjavik, there's actually a free shuttle that takes you from the port to the concert hall, like the Hofda or something concert hall, and then you can get on the hop off bus. You know what? I think the hop on, hop off bus at some point actually went to the cruise port, which was fabulous. Or no, maybe it didn't. I don't know. Maybe I'm just confusing myself. Hey, Linz, nice of you to join us. Congratulations on the pound loss. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. And her sick feed says, nice to meet you all. I'm really tall at 6'5". Well, there are a lot of really tall Germans. I'm very short. You've got a foot and a half on me. I am only 5 foot tall, and I get that from my grandmother's side of the family. Her mother was Hawaiian and her father was Portuguese. So they both immigrated to the United States. Um, my great grandmother came over before Hawaii was a US state. So she immigrated from a foreign country too. And left all her aunts, uncles, siblings, all in Kona, Hawaii. And there's still a lot of like my uh, great grandmother's like maiden name all over. It's a very popular name in Kona. And I've actually run into people that look identical to like my grandmother's side of the family. And I ran into someone that looked identical to my brother because me and my brother take after my grandmother. We look just like her and her side of the family. So I thought it was hilarious that I'm walking around in Hawaii and I see somebody that I had to do like a double, triple take and be like, oh my God, he looks just like my brother. So Lynn says, I hit a few milestones in the last couple weeks. Hit Wonderland. Woo! Yay! You know what? I'm on an Apple and I don't know if the hand gestures work. They may not. I know Vicky uses them because she does her live streams on an Apple. Maybe it's StreamYard. Maybe I have to turn them on, but usually I think you get like confetti when you do this. And now you're down to 198, 194.8, lost 70 pounds, now 73. Wow. Yay. Super congratulations. That is amazing. Yes, Amy, you're correct. The glucagon emergency shot raised the blood sugar if I can't eat anything. Okay, so that's the doctor was talking about the glucagon agent in the retatrutide and how the way that they have formulated it, the medication, it prevents that with the GLP and GIP-1. So it does prevent that portion of the action of the glucagon. So it'll be interesting to see whether they do put it out for use in type 1 or type 2 diabetes, or whether it's just going to be an obesity medication. Amy, you should start checking your measurements. You look like you've lost a ton of inches. I need to do that. I have been tracking only like my lower stomach and my upper stomach and my bra band size. But I have noticed that my arms are really shrinking, like they're getting a lot thinner, not necessarily like rounder, but they're just losing a lot of volume. And I do tend to like my skin does tend to shrink up, but I noticed like my chin especially, like I always have a bad habit of doing this. And I've noticed like the past couple of weeks that this has gotten so much thinner. Now, when I lose weight, once I start losing a bit more weight, like this will stick out more. But honestly, after like 6 months of me being at a lower weight, this will actually shrink up because I've had it happen before, which is great. Um, yes, Vicky. Vicky is in the YouTube After 40 community as well. So we do chat over there. It's a great community. So if anybody's interested in starting a YouTube channel and is struggling, or they have a YouTube channel and they're stuck, the YouTube After 40 course is a great course to help you get right back on track. It teaches you a lot of really good things about your niche and how to get how to have the best chance of getting views, about your thumbnails, about all really good things. And Hair Siegfried says, I used to weigh 208 kilograms, which is 460 pounds, now down to 108, which is 240. Wow. That is amazing. I cannot even imagine like how much better you feel. It's not about the appearance, but also too, like when you shrink in size, your life just it becomes so much easier. You're not having to worry about sitting in a chair and breaking it, sitting in a chair and not fitting, uh, not fitting between things, having issues if you travel a lot on airlines. One of my big things last year was that I stopped using a seatbelt extender on the airplane. Now, I will say, like the last time I got on, every airline seatbelt is a different length, so they're not always perfectly the same. The last one was definitely the easiest, but it was still difficult because, on the one side, they only give you like this much room. And so you're constantly like trying to get around and when you're bigger, especially in your lower section, it's really hard to get that stupid seatbelt on. Um, let's see. So Mickey's Adventures did #4cats, so make sure you check out Mickey's Adventures. And let's see. Positivity. So TT asks you to check out their channel. Linnell says there are others in the YouTube after 40 who are younger than 40. Okay, so I don't really pay that much attention to people's age, but I think, yeah, there are some that have joined the group that are definitely looking to advance their YouTube channel. And it's a great community because we chat all the time. Like if we're stuck on something, we can't figure out a thumbnail, we can't figure out a description, a video concept. Everybody is just there to help and provide useful information. That reminds me, I've got one thumbnail that I really need to go back and do, and I just cannot for the life of me figure out what I want to do with it. And I need help. More than just mental help. And here Siegfried, I hope I'm saying that right. I want you to check out their YouTube channel, so make sure you give that a click. And then along the way says my profile pic is actually from cruises 1 year apart. Oh, look at the 50-pound difference. Same location in China. Yeah, I can definitely see the difference in that photo. Absolutely. Yeah, so last live I did my last live I did a photo from me a year ago on a cruise on the Icon of the Seas, and then I did a photo from this past year on Virgin Voyages on the Resilient Lady, which I still highly recommend that Linnell, Poverty to Paradise, at some point check out Virgin Voyages. I really loved it. The food was amazing. So Linnell says, I'm on the ship for a month, moving from interior to spa balconies. Look at that fancy lady. That's a good reason to pick up and move. Yep, saw whales yesterday on the way back. That's awesome. Well, hello, hello. Nice to see you. I hope you are well. I am doing well. It's it's getting fabulous. That is getting closer to dinner time. I'm hungry. I didn't eat a very good lunch today. I was very busy. Well, hello, Mariella. Nice to see you. Let's see. Okay, losing track here. Yeah, and Anissa wants you to check out her channel at Reset with Anissa, and then I believe that is Chicago. She Go Gal, She Go Gal 1. So make sure you check out their channel. And then Patty says, "Hi everyone, I'm late. I barely made it." Well, hello, Patty. Oh, and don't forget, channel members, don't forget to use your emojis in the chat. Make everybody jealous that you have custom emojis. Oh, it's reactions on a Mac PC. I am on a MacBook Air. So maybe I need to turn something on to get it to work, because I know I've seen you do the V and I've seen you do the thumbs up, but I'm streaming not through the YouTube app. I'm streaming through StreamYard, but you stream through StreamYard. So maybe I need to turn on a setting. Definitely do measurements. It helps keep your spirits up when the scale is slower. Yeah, I definitely need to do that. And I need to like get moving with my watch. I'm really, really lacking, and I've been having a lot of swelling because I'm not moving because work has been crazy. I've already worked like 36 hours. No, 37 hours, and it's only Thursday, and I have a whole 10-hour day to go tomorrow. Well, hello, Jenny. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Uh, so her hair says I'm 57 years old, married with a wife, and got three kids, 16-year-old son, 14-year-old son, and a 9-year-old daughter. Well, that is amazing. What a fabulous hair is pronounced like you say hair, like Mr. in German. My first name is Siegfried, so basically Mr. Siegfried. And my last name is pronounced very similar to to the greeting. Everybody says my last name wrong because of a famous actress. And so everyone just says it wrong all of the time. StreamYard is not part of it. Reactions is what you need to turn on. Okay, so I'll need to find that. I will use Chat GPT. I just upgraded today to pay for the version of Chat GPT. It's all Calamity Jane's fault because she was talking about it. I think was it last night, the night before, about how she's using the paid version. But I'm actually getting a little frustrated with making an image because I want to do a nice image for my next Amy, if you seek Amy K video. But it was just making it too cartoony. And I was like, I have an image of me like with my hand like this, like my photos like this, but it ended up making my mouth open, and then it put a ring. It put a wedding ring or ring on my finger. I'm like, I did not ask you for a ring, Chat GPT. I just said make it less cartoony, and instead you put a ring on it. Yeah, I'll have to look it up. Yeah, it's all Calamity Jane's fault. I'm just going to blame it all over her. But hold on, you know what? While I've got my iPad out, let me show you some of these because they are ridiculous. I don't know what I'm going to do because I really try. Like, I don't know. I don't want to be a fake person. And not that this is me being fake, but I don't know if I can handle using this image. Look at this. Oh, hold on. Let me scroll down. Okay, so here's one of them. So it took, like, I'm wearing the same outfit because I took the photos, but like it made my hair like really perfect ringlets. And then it's just, I don't know. And then the other one, it put you're not going to be able to see it, but it put a ring on my finger. So this was me asking it to be less cartoony. What is a ring on my finger have to do with less cartoony? I have had it actually give me some um, pretty terrible images, and I cannot for the life of me. So JC Calamity Jane, if you know how to do this, how to get it to put out the right aspect ratio. I keep telling it the dimensions, please make my image this dimensions. And then I keep telling it, oh, well, make the text 10% smaller and move it, move it away from the edge. And I can't get it to listen. Because this is what it originally started with. So yeah, so that's what it started with. And then I told it to like make the text fancier and more Mr. Beast like for a high click-through rate. And Linnell says we can see the ring, but it looks like you're holding something that you're not holding. It's crazy. I've had some real crazy stuff. Oh, this is what actually, hold on. This is the first one it did. And I'm like, what? Like, this is the first one it did. Like, what? Why is there a piggy bank on my chest? Like, I would have been fine with that one if it would have made the text a little bit fancier. I told it to remove the emoji and remove the piggy bank. Um, yeah, so Vicky, yes, I say this is for my YouTube channel and it needs to be YouTube thumbnail size and it needs to be this exact dimension and it needs to be this exact aspect ratio. And I give it all of that. Doesn't matter. Because the problem is it gives it in an odd dimension. So when you go to scale it up, then it's cutting off half of the text or cutting off your head. And so that's why, like, a lot of times you'll see like people who are using it for their YouTube channels, and you'll see that maybe their text is way too high to the edge, or maybe it's too far to the left. because it's not giving it in the right dimension. So if anybody has solved that mystery, let me know. Because I would love to know. I have not managed it at all. Oh, oh, Anissa says I subscribed to Poverty to Paradise before I even started my GLP-1 journey. So she's saying hi to Linnell. Funny enough, so let me tell you, I actually before, so Linnell she started her channel, and then I think it was 4 weeks, 4 months, I can't remember. It's a four. Went viral and had a huge video. But I had actually seen like one or two of her videos before then. And I had actually subscribed to the YouTube After 40, I think right before I started watching Linnell's channel. So I didn't know that she was in part of the YouTube After 40 group. And so it was so funny, like it took me like 6 months or even longer to know that she was in the group. But I had been watching her, and she was like one of the key inspirations for me to just start my cruising channel, even though like I didn't even have a cruise on the books. But I knew that I wanted to eventually, like my goal was to retire on a cruise ship. So I wanted to get my foot in the door with YouTube. And just start the channel because sometimes it takes a long time to get monetized. Currently, I'm 85 subscribers away on my other channel, so I'm so close. But I just wanted to start and practice and get better. And then I saw Linnell, and then I've just been watching ever since. And then, we do get to chat from time to time, and I do like there's another coaching component that you can pay for in the course, and I do that every week and get great feedback. Well, thank you, Candace. I should be hopefully releasing, if you seek Amy, sometime this evening, so be on the lookout for that. And Candace, I'm waiting for your video. I want to hear about the celebrity. I think you went on the Apex, and I think that's very similar to the new one, the XL. So I cannot wait to see it. If you're going to put something out, just anything, show photos. Tell us about your experience. How was the dining? How was the service? How was your cabin? I really want to hear about it. So Linnell says it took me over 20 minutes trying to get AI to fix my hands for tomorrow's video. And I finally gave up and just took my hands out. Yeah. Like it's so frustrating because like I have actually been a graphic designer, and I know how easy it is to like move the text around, but because these are flat images, like I have to tell it like, oh, well, make the text 20% smaller. And sometimes you can tell it 5 times in a row and it doesn't do it. So I just drive me crazy. Linnell says, hey, Anissa, thank you so much for your support. And Mickey's Adventures says, yes, bearing it all with Candace, a great live. Well, thank you all so much. And I have kept you way too long. I try not to keep you more than an hour because I know everybody's got lives and they're just waiting for me to shut up so they can get back to what they're doing. And, well, luckily the cats are fed, so they're not bothering me. I know Linnell gets to see the cats bother me a lot. Oh, hi, Kevin. Actually, Kevin. Oh, well, losing it, Grace. Look at you poking your head out. Thank you for gifting memberships. Now, everybody, don't forget, like I do have a few membership videos out there. They're nothing crazy, but they give you a look into like what I eat, my cats, dresses that I've bought, new clothing. And also you get custom emojis. Oh, look, Reset with Anissa has been checking out her emojis. Yep, my soapbox, my little Sheldon. Oh, I miss my Sheldon. And Kevin and my lucky cat, which I love. The Maniki Nekos, absolutely love that. And Anissa says, thank you so much for keeping me entertained. I try. And Mickey says, I was watching a Poverty to Paradise video just as the live was starting. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can grab my gigantic cat. Okay. Linnell has seen plenty of him, but this is Kevin. So he looks like his emoji and he's not happy. Are you happy? No, you're not happy. Okay, bye-bye. So he's over here bugging me because I think he's eating all his food in this food bowl that he wants bad. So thank you, Grace, for doing the memberships. How can I see who got the memberships? Okay, it's we got some good ones that got memberships. You know, Yaya Brownie won. You were over on I don't know if you're on, but you were over on Vicky's channel wanting a membership. Well, you got one of mine. For Amy Luce's travel cake trips. Yay, yay, yay. I don't know if you were on, but I was just talking to you shortly. And Lori Barber, I will try to remember tomorrow to tell both of you because I will probably see you on Vicky's Live at 10 a.m. tomorrow. And then it's Darium. Yay, yay, yay. And Nikki Silverstacker, which is someone that I know from, oh my gosh, Tuber Chat, which I need to get back over to Tuber Chat. I usually check out their live feed several times a week. And I have not been over there in a little bit because life has been crazy. And thank you, Grace. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I did lose a pound. I still got a little bit more to go to get back to my lowest weight, but I'm getting there. And I'm watching your videos religiously. I'm sure you see me leaving comments all the time. So, yeah, and make sure, oh, look at that little kitty emojis, little kitty emojis. Yeah, make sure that I have like a 30-second outro. So any of you content creators, make sure that you hashtag 4cats. And that is all one word, all spelled out, not the number, but spell out the number 4. And yep, here we go. So hashtag 4cats. So put that in the chat and then just hit enter with nothing else, and it will show your YouTube channel. Now remember that the live comments don't show up till 24 hours after this video is posted. So if you are looking for the live comments or want to go back and see what someone has said during the chat, just make sure that you give it 24 hours. Yep, there we go. Foodie's Vacation. Foodie's Vacation is a fun time for all. Cruising, food. She actually has a weight loss channel as well, a GLP-1 journey. So make sure you check out her channel. The Foodie Squad is a lot of fun. And then make sure you check out Mickey's Adventures as well. So I want to thank you all for being here. You all are fabulous. And you know what? My nails have actually stayed on. It's been a month now. Don't know how I'm going to get these suckers off without causing grievous bodily harm. And I don't know if you can hear Kevin and Malibu hissing at each other in the background, but I want to thank you all so much for being here today. I really, really appreciate each and every one of you. And as far as I know, I will be back next Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. And hopefully before then, I will have another recorded video. And yep, there go Malibu and Kevin. They're just going to go at it because that's what boys do. So have a fabulous day, everyone. And thanks for stopping by. I will see you again soon.
I've cried in silence, but I'm done with that. Now I rise with rhythm, imagine that. Strong legs, brave heart.